Hey guys, welcome back. So today is Valentine's Day actually, but you're seeing this after Valentine's Day, but I'm still gonna wish you a happy Valentine's Day because otherwise it just doesn't seem right. So happy Valentine's Day or happy Galentine's Day. Today I'm gonna be sharing with you guys my favorite go-to long wearing makeup, and it's all about the base, you know, like everything. You guys know me, I love base products, and as long as my base looks good, I really don't care about anything else. You know what I mean? Like my eyeshadow could be creasing and I'm like, it's fine because look at my face. Today's video is sponsored by Estee Lauder, so thank you so much to them for sponsoring this video. I'm really excited about it because I'm featuring one of my favorite foundations that I have used. You guys already know if you've been following me for a long time. Estee Lauder Double Wear is definitely one of my favorites, and it is hands down one of the best out there. I actually used this on my wedding day. I love it so much. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to share with you how I apply this and how it looks and give you little updates on things. If you guys are interested, then definitely keep watching, and don't forget to subscribe before you leave and hit that post notification bell. That way you're notified every time I upload. Let's just get into it. Alright, so I'm going to put my hair back like old times with a little hair braid thing. I'm pretty much getting ready for Valentine's Day now. Need something super long wearing that's going to last all day. It's actually 10:44 right now. I've already applied my primers because I just use my regular primers. You guys already know. I mention them every single video. Just my primer water and then a pore filling primer. And then we're going to go straight into this foundation and get right into it. I actually wore this full makeup look yesterday. I was trying to film it, but let me tell you, so many things went wrong. I had used a brush on my face after I was like done. I was going to blend out stuff. This one right here, I didn't know it had black eyeshadow on it. Can you imagine how that turned out? It was really bad. I was like, oh, this is fine. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. I couldn't fix it. I wore this yesterday. I actually had a dental appointment. I got my permanents in. This makeup look lasted all throughout the drool. I know this sounds weird, but all throughout the drool, the water, everything stayed in place all day long. My entire makeup look, because I put it on at again around like 10 in the morning, and then I didn't take it off until about 10 in the evening, and it just looked amazing. I'm going to share with you guys how we're going to make it last all day, all night, because during spring and summer, it's really important to have those good products that you love, that you know are going to last on your skin. I think it's just always so good to have one foundation you know you could always go back to. I'm just curious if some of you could go off in the comments. Let me know if you can guess the shades that I used in this. There's 2 shades that are like my go-to. I'm curious. I'm curious if you know. I'll give you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, this one we're using today is 4-in-1, and the other one I used to use all the time was 3W1 Tawny. That one is just a little too light for me, but it's still one of my favorite shades if I'm just not as tan. But if I'm more tan, 4-in-1 is great, and I also love mixing those two together. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup, a classic. They do have pumps available for this in store. If you are interested, you can definitely pick them up. This is a great oil-free, lightweight foundation. Oil-free, oil controlling, which is really great. I have very oily skin if you're new here. I have larger pores here. Things can look a little crazy throughout the day when I get oily, you know what I'm saying? It won't clog pores. It has like a matte natural finish. It's definitely more buildable. It's full coverage, but you could also get away with more of a medium coverage if you just use less product, and depending on how you apply it. I feel like you can apply it with a brush or a sponge to get a really good finish. Right now I'm in a sponge phase, so I'm kind of just gonna apply it with a sponge. If I'm doing my makeup in the mornings, I like using a sponge because I feel like it just like awakens the skin with like the cool water and stuff. What we're gonna do is go ahead and apply this all over. If you have skin that you just need to cover up some stuff, girl, I feel you, and this is the way to do it. I don't really use light coverage foundations, to be honest with you, because I just love full coverage. I love covering up everything. I love an even, smooth base. It's just my go-to. If you've never tried this foundation before, I highly suggest going and getting a sample. You can get it either online or go in store, and they will hook you up with a sample. They have a ton of different shades. If you go in store, they'll give you a free 10-day supply with your match, which I think is insane. And that's great because you need that much time to try out a foundation. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need it more than a day to try it out. So I think that's awesome. So we're just gonna apply this shade all over. You could see how full coverage this is, and it covers up everything, and it evens out the skin tone really well. And this is one of my favorite colors in a foundation that I've ever had. Like, it's perfect for me. So I told you guys I used this on my wedding day. On my wedding day, it poured. I'm telling you, cats and dogs, honey. They were not playing. And this makeup stayed all day. Once I got to the reception, I didn't even touch up or anything because, you know, you ain't got time for that. It is such a good foundation for really big events like that if you're doing your own makeup. I did my own makeup. It's also good for like graduations, or if you're in a hot, humid climate, this is the one to get because it's gonna stay in place through that sweat, whatever is going on, the humidity if you're down south. I mean, it's just just one of the best. And if you guys have been here for a while, you know how much I love this foundation. I'm just going to wrap up this on my nose. I'm still kind of recovering from breaking out from that primer I told you guys about. We're still a work in progress with that one, but we're getting there. If you guys want to check this out, I will leave a link down below. And like I said, you can go in stores and get you a sample with your shade. They'll color match you and everything, and it'll be a 10-day supply. So go try it out. Let me know what you guys think. I know a lot of you have tried this out, so let me know in the comments if you're still using it, loving it, and if you use it differently. I want to hear how you apply it. So we've got that on. You can see how it has like that nice kind of, it's more of a matte finish, but it definitely is still natural because there is a bit of glow in there. So I'm going to take a concealer and I'm just going to go underneath my eyes and we're going to brighten this up. Again, same old concealer, nothing new here. Once I get addicted to products, it's really hard for me to switch. Like, I get in a routine and I'm just like, I forget about everything else. And then before you know it, it expires and I have to go buy all new stuff. So that's why you've seen like the same lip liner and all that stuff, because I got rid of all my liquid lipsticks because I knew they were expired. Now I have like, I think 10 lip products, including glosses and stuff. So we're gonna just blend this out. Also, I do want to say that this base, this foundation, really does hold products well. So if you put powder bronzer on top, your blush, highlight, it's all gonna stay all day long. I really should have taken a photo yesterday to show you guys how good it lasted all day. Or if you have a child that tries to rip at your face every single day like mine does, this will stay on. Mason will put his hands all over my face. Maybe that's why I'm breaking out. It's like little avocado fingers, like full of food. It'll only last so long, so I'm trying to enjoy it. We're gonna make sure this is all nice and blended. Everything looks really good so far. Then I'm just going to set with a powder. Loose powders are my favorite. Pressed powders are nice too. I more so like those when I'm out and about, but I really love loose powders. I don't know. Have I used a pressed powder set in my makeup in a while? I don't think I have in like probably years, unless I was testing out new products or something. It's always usually a loose powder. I kind of feel like I have more control. I know where everything's going, and it's just what I prefer. But if you have a full coverage powder foundation or something like that that you feel like looks best, then you can try that. But I always set my makeup. I cannot not set my makeup with how oily my skin is and how humid the climate is here. When we lived up in New York, you know, I could get away with not setting my makeup because I always set my makeup, but I could get away with some more dewier products because it was so cold. But now that we're back in Georgia and we're a little bit more south than where we usually are, like where we grew up, woo! It's like you better make sure you know your makeup is gonna be on point because this humidity is no joke. And then you have humidity plus sweating plus oily skin plus large pores. It's not cute. You have to make sure you're good. Let's bronze up the skin. So I'm going to use a pretty warm bronzer. You guys know I love warm bronzers, so that's what we're gonna use today. I'm trying to make sure I'm using a brush that does not have black eyeshadow on it. I'm just going to apply this actually like on my cheeks and back. We will contour with a more ashy tone because usually if I do a cream contour underneath this, I don't necessarily contour with a contour powder, but I am going to today since we did not use the cream contour. I go through phases. Like, I love the cream contour, I love doing all that, and then sometimes I just love having all powders, you know, because I feel like it just melts into my skin as the days go on, or as the day goes on. I don't leave this on for days. This foundation also, I know I keep talking about it. This video is sponsored, but I keep thinking of things that crack me up when I think about this foundation because I've had it for so long that I just want to share. So I'm not like obligated to keep talking about it, but I just keep thinking about certain things. This foundation used to be my going out foundation, and when I tell you that thing stayed, I was awful. I didn't like wash my face as good like years and years ago as I do now, and oh my god, I mean, it stayed. Oh my goodness, it brings back memories. Now I'm going to take more of a kind of more tan blush, nothing too crazy. I am going to use this with a blush brush, and I'm just gonna kind of stamp it onto my skin. I really want something more bronzy today, and then I kind of think I want to go in with a more pink tone too because I can't get enough blush, I guess. Yeah, we'll go in with a little bit more of a pink tone, and we will just kind of dab that right on there. I love a good rosy cheek. This kind of matches my shirt. The shirt's from my boutique, by the way, if you're curious, but they sold out really fast, so we don't have any more available. Taking this little brush from MAC and I'm just kind of going over. Since I don't have that duo fiber brush, I'm like trying to figure out what the heck to blend everything out with. Now I'm gonna go in and contour my nose, and I'm gonna contour using a smaller brush and a more ashy bronzer right in here. Go all the way back to that ear. So back and forward. And then I'm gonna go underneath my lip and on my nose, underneath my jaw to make sure we stay chiseled all day long. Again, I'm gonna go down the nose. Oh my gosh, the dogs got groomed today. It's like, hi, happy Valentine's Day, let's get a bath. They look so good though. They look so stinking cute. I especially love when they get groomed because like Rose gets so white and pretty and Daisy gets so fluffy. It's the cutest thing. So I'm still blending out with this little brush. We're gonna highlight. I'm just gonna take a baked highlighter and I'm gonna put this all over my skin. I may have gone a little crazy with that. That happened very quickly. Remember, take your blush brush and go in, and then go in with whatever you're using with your powders and just blend it out. I've also been really into highlighter in the center of my forehead on my chin. That'll probably end when it gets to be like 75 degrees. But right now, I'm loving it. Who's changing my orders? I had groceries ordered, and I hate when they change my stuff. Like, just cancel it, don't change it. I am going to take a more precise brush and I'm going to hit the high points of my cheek with something that's a little bit more glossy highlight-wise. So I'm just gonna hit right here, right down my nose. My nose contour came out pretty dang good today, I have to say. I told you guys too, I think it was last week, I was supposed to get my brows microbladed. The weather was so bad and I couldn't go. Like, I just felt so uncomfortable leaving and not having Mason if the weather was gonna be awful. Mainly because I think we kind of got scarred. Well, we weren't here, Davis and I weren't here, but right before we moved here, there was a really bad tornado and I just can't chance it. You know, I'm talking it was bad. It was really bad in Alabama, but it did come through. Like, you could see on the highway where it came through near Columbus, and it's just like so sad. So it's like made me super paranoid and I didn't want to leave. Anyways, so I don't have my brows microbladed yet, but they will be microbladed next week as long as there's no tornadoes. So I'm just gonna go back into this palette. I'm gonna mix most of these neutral tones and just throw this into my crease. Should I add like a pink or something? Maybe like a shimmer to go with my shirt. Mason's ripped out like half of my eyelash extensions, so we're working with what we got. I'm just really buffing this out all over. You guys know I usually stop here for everyday makeup, but I am just gonna go in with a little bit of a shimmer, like a pink shimmer. And I wanna see what this looks like. It's kind of pretty. It's kind of soft. I don't want to get like too dramatic. And every time I say that, I normally go crazy. I'm going to go back in and blend that crease. Then I'm going to go in with a brush and I'm just going to take a brown. I think I'm going to take like something more muted like this. I don't want to go too deep. And then I'm just going to fluff this out in this outer V just to add a little bit of definition. Seriously, not much. I do not want to go dramatic today. I'm gonna go underneath my bottom lashes as well, just to kind of tie it all together. Now we're gonna fill in brows. Takes me forever. I'm gonna do this quickly, and then we'll come back and finish up the face. Now I'm gonna brush through my lashes really quickly, and then I'm gonna apply a little bit of a highlight shade under my brows. Now we're gonna try to do more of a pink lip as long as I have kind of more pinky products. Yes, I do. Okay, so I'm gonna take a more nude lip liner and line my lips. So whatever kind of neutral nude that you have that works for your skin tone, I would just use that. Then I'm gonna take more of a pink lipstick. And then to keep it matte, I do want to do a gloss, but I know after this I'm going to go hang out with Mason and I don't want to get lip gloss all over him. So I'm just going to add a little bit of a lighter lipstick in the middle to make it pop. Last but not least, I'm going to set my face. So we are going to set it all in place. I used to not be a believer in this, you guys. You know that. I talked about it for so long. But I'm a believer in setting your face. I think it just looks so good. Okay guys, we are officially done. I love this makeup look. This is just like what I love to go to, something easy, simple, but it's gonna last all day long, which is what I need because now I'm gonna go do my hair and then mom it up for the rest of the day, go on a little date night, we're gonna enjoy it, and I probably won't take this makeup off till the evening. So I hope you guys like it. Let me know if you've tried this foundation before. If not, definitely give it a go. Go get your sample. I promise you, if you have an event coming up, if you just need something that lasts on your skin, which I know a lot of you have a hard time with because you're very oily, test this out. off. I'm telling you, it's a holy grail product. One of those products that I go back to if I just have no idea what to wear. Don't forget you can visit esteelauder.com to get your perfect shade of Double Wear Stay in Place makeup. And thank you so much again to Estee Lauder for sponsoring this video. Thank you guys again for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!